The National Police are at this moment giving information on the facts presented at noon in the sector of Santa Ana.
At a press conference, the National Police gave statements on the events that occurred at midday in the sector of Santa Ana that left one person dead.
In the last few hours, we've had an act of intolerance where an 18-year-old victim of a shot fired by a perpetrator that we have already captured and fully identified, and thanks to the rapid reaction of the National Police has achieved this capture in flagrante delicto. We have the unfortunate death that is not reported at the last minute, so we are generating a result. At the moment, there are motives of investigation, but everything seems to point to passionate motives. The perpetrator proceeds to shoot an inhabitant of Santa Ana. Later, he's captured. He's an inhabitant of the Cocal sector.
The National Police have indicated that they will continue to work to ensure the security in the department, and operations were conducted to capture persons in possession of weapons on the island.
The Departmental Health Secretariat continues spraying neighborhood by neighborhood to prevent the spread of dengue fever in our islands.
These fumigations have been conducted because there have been cases of dengue fever in a neighborhood on the island.
Now what we're doing is prioritizing the neighborhoods where we have had a number of cases. I put the figure of about 2 to 3 cases, which is an indicator to increase fumigation in that sector. So what we're looking for is to reduce the risk of the disease spreading to other neighborhoods and that an outbreak could occur.
The competent authorities stated that to date there have been cases of COVID and also dengue fever in the same people, hence the importance of the project that reaches neighborhood by neighborhood.
So far, this neighborhood sweep program has allowed us to control those outbreaks that have been concentrated in the urban area.
The Health Secretariat Coordinator stresses the importance for the whole community to keep in mind that dengue fever is still present in our department, and it is especially important to maintain all measures to prevent its spread.
And work continues in favor of the maintenance of our seas. This time, an underwater cleaning will be carried out in the Westview sector.
With the objective of contributing to the maintenance of the seafloor biosphere reserve, entities such as the Transbuster, the departmental government, and the hotel industry, among others, joined the port captaincy to carry out a new underwater cleanup, this time in the Westview sector in Maasali Green.
Tomorrow there will be an underwater cleaning activity for the second time in this area, where 40 divers are expected to attend and 70 people are expected to participate in the logistics of the activity.
On the other hand, the port captain indicated that more than 2 tons of garbage are expected to be collected from the seabed.
In the first activity, we managed to remove 2 tons of garbage from the seafloor. We hope to remove 2 or more tons this time to contribute to the sustainability of the seafloor reserve.
They expect to do 4 immersion, for which the indication extended to arrive at the meeting point from 7 a.m. where they will be working until 4 p.m.
And with an investment of $300 million, the Ministry of ICT is committed to supporting audiovisual productions. This initiative is aimed at natural persons from Black, Afro, Raizal, and Palenquero communities.
Natural person interested in audiovisual language belonging to Black, Afro, Raizal, and Palenquero communities may be part of Relatos en Serie, an initiative that will select and deliver up to 300 million pesos to 10 audiovisual miniseries projects with a maximum duration of 10 minutes per chapter to be broadcast on regional public channels. The invitation, led by the Ministry of Information Technology and Communication, MINTIC, Pro Imágenes Colombia, and Canal 13, seeks to support and strengthen the audiovisual production capacity of audiovisuals belonging to the NARP communities in Colombia. Likewise, Claudia Triana, Director of Pro Imágenes Colombia, affirmed that Relatos en Serie is an enriching opportunity.
Relatos en Serie es una iniciativa de MINTIC.
Relatos en Series is an initiative of MINTIC, Pro Imágenes, and Canal 13 that seeks to help Black, Afro, Raizal, and Palenquero NARP communities to appropriate the audiovisual language to tell their stories in order to transmit their culture and narratives. It will be open until August 9 at 5 p.m., and all details can be accessed on the Pro Imágenes website.
Fiction miniseries of 3 episodes between 7 and 10 minutes may receive up to 30 million pesos each. Non-fiction miniseries of 3 episodes between 7 and 10 minutes may receive up to 27 million pesos. Each contestant might submit only one project that approaches from the audiovisual languages to the realities, imaginaries, and cultural contribution of these ethnic communities. The director, producers, and right scripter research of the audiovisual production must belong to any of these communities. Interested parties will be able to apply between the 9th of July and the 9th of August of 2021 year.
And the department continues to report COVID-19 cases. Today, 7 new cases were reported.
7 new cases are registered by the National Health Institute for the department today, July 28. No deaths have been reported today, and it must be stressed that in the last few days, no deaths have been reported from COVID-19, and the intensive care unit remains with low patient occupancy. The department reaches a total of 6,719 cases registered since the beginning of the pandemic, as reported at the national level. After the second round of vaccination on the island, 70,288 vaccines have been administered in the archipelago.
We're going to a short commercial break, but we'll be right back with more of Teleislas news. Thanks to continue with us.
And now we continue with all information from our sister island of Old Providence and Catlina. After the visit of the delegate for citizen participation to the municipality, today the comptroller delegate for the health sector made a field visit to the municipal hospital where the works have not started as yet.
Today, the delegated controller for the health sector, Lina Maria Aldana, was visiting the municipal hospital in Old Providence, where she evidenced that the works have not yet started.
The General Comptroller of the Republic, through the Delegate of Health, is today making a field visit to the old hospital facilities, where we can see that to date the reconstruction of this hospital has not begun.
During the afternoon hours, the controller met with the National Unit for Disaster Risk Management and the Ministry of Health to discuss this project.
We will have a meeting with the Ministry of Health and the National Unit for Disaster Risk Management so that they can inform us of the progress of this contracting process. The Comptroller General of the Republic will continue to permanently monitor the resources for the reconstruction.
It's important to note that this project will have an investment of close to 9,000 million pesos announced by the First Lady of the nation as part of the Ayudarnos a Bien program, which facilitated the contribution of several donors for the reconstruction project of the medical facility, including Grupo Argos, Allianz Coca-Cola, Comeva, the Central American Bank for Economic Integration, and the governments of China and Korea.
And today, the third and last delivery of food vouchers began as part of the aid offered to the community of the municipality affected by Hurricane Iota.
Today, the community of Old Providence began the process to claim their third and last food voucher. These have a value of 400,000 pesos in groceries offered by the Disaster Risk Management Unit and the Mayor's Office. Again, the community was reminded of this process.
Simple. Basically, bring a photocopy of the ID card, and if the person is not on the island and it's a family member, they can bring an authenticated power. It is simply that. The authorized supermarkets basically are two in Santa Isabel, which are the Erica Supermarket and El Costo Supermarket. And the next supermarket is located in Freshwater Bay, and it's the Morgan Supermarket.
The community talk about how good this program has been and how it has helped them with the cost of groceries that has gone up in price after the hurricane.
That's the best thing I could do because really we need it right now, you understand? Well, to people who know that to buy a market right now up here is kind of expensive, so that good help, you understand? If I never do that, well, plenty people don't eat.
Others also express their gratitude.
Everything what I did, I get. Yeah, thank you largely. And thank everybody who afford to this. I help you plenty, man.
I think it's perfect because it's a help for the community. The markets have been a great blessing for us. I wish it wasn't the third and last one, but that they could extend this help to everyone because we urgently need it.
Deliveries will be given until August 24th.
Now we continue with the weather forecast. Weather forecast for tomorrow, July 29, in the coastal area of the archipelago, the sky will be cloudy. Temperature will be of 30 degrees Celsius with winds from northeast direction with intensities of 24 km per hour. Humidity forecast will be of 76% and probability of precipitation will be of 4%.